Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is very interesting. This is how to proceed for a hot tap. You should know those are the pipeline and piping related, those are doing job at site and any plant shutdown job. There definitely hot tap is there. So before you start the hot tap, what is the requirement? How to proceed? So definitely you should know this one. And this video is made as per the Saudi Aramco, how what is the requirement and what are the forms are used there. So you can understand not only this one Saudi Aramco, this is the actual rule. You can see all over the world what are the proceeding, how to proceed for a hot tap. So let's start. First is the definitions. Hot tap. What is hot tap? Hot tapping is a technique performed using specialized equipment for cutting a hole in a pipe, vessel or a tank through a welded or bolted branch connection while they are under pressure. So, this is one technique. When the pipeline is under pressure, means it is a live condition. There is a specialized equipment is there. You should cutting a hole in the pipe in the live condition or a vessel or a tank by bolted or welded in a branch connection. You have to prepare their branch connection. One side it should be plugged because maybe there is a maintenance. That's why this facility, these are the technique is hot tap. One side you have to plug in the live line, and because of the maintenance or the such of the sign such kind of requirement at the site. So definitely this is a hot tapping. This is the live line. You have to put on specialized equipment there. You have to cutting a hole and pipe, and there is a branches connection is will be there. There can be welded or bolted. And the main thing is when you are doing the hot tap, the pipe will be the under pressure in the live condition. The three things is very important in the hot tap. One is the lock, O-ring, flange, and plug. I can show the picture in the next page. First, you know lock-o-ring, flange, and plug. What is this? This is a special flange and plug assembly that enables the recovery of the hot tap. So this is a special flange and plug assembly that enables the recovery of the hot tap valve while the pipeline is under pressure. So definitely, while the pipeline is under pressure, the flange and the plug assembly that it can enable the recovery of the hot tap. The locking flange or plug has a O-ring seal on its circumference. So you can see this is your lockering. You see lockering and lockering plug. You see this is the lockering plug and this is the lockering flange. So two things are there: lockering, lock O-ring. This is the flange and this is the plug. It should go inside. So the plug is the whole area. Now you can see what is saying there. The lock yellow or plug has an O-ring seal on circumference that can be lowered into the bore of the yellow or flange using a hot tub machine. So this is the locking plug with the sculled nipple, so it is go inside of the flange. You can see here. You can see here how it's doing here. This is your flange and it's going down. This is the locking plug. So this is the locking flange and locking plug, the description and what is they are using for. And the second is the stopple split T. You can see stopple. This is the stopple split T. Split T is there. This is the split T. Stopple fitting. This is the fitting and the stopple fitting. This is these two stopple fittings. Okay, these are the both are the same. This is stopple fitting. A stopple split T is a specialized fitting with dimensional requirement to fit the stopple plugging head. A regular full-size split T will not be acceptable by for stopping. So if you use the regular full-size split T, then maybe it can be dimensionally cannot be matched at the time. So that's why we are using the split T at the time of hot tapping. This is very this is very important. So split T, why you are using stopple split T. So this is stopple split T. We are using specialized fitting with dimensional requirement to suit stopple plugging head. A regular full size split T will not be acceptable. And the third is the very important sandwich valve. What is sandwich valve? A special gate valve with a short face-to-face dimension used. Definitely, the valve should be used there. One special gate valve to stop the live condition gases or the stop the live condition or the flow to the other area. So they are also used for hot tapping when the connection will only be used temporarily and when the reach of that hot tap machine is insufficient to complete a hot tap through a conventional valve. This valve cannot be operated unless the pressure is equalized across the gate. So this valve cannot be operated unless the pressure is equalized across the gate. So pressure should be equalized across the gate. Then only we can use that valve. So this is sandwich valve. You can see this one the sandwich valve. So what are this is the things, three things is important in the hot tub. One is the lowering flange and plug. Second is the stopple split tip. And the third is the sandwich valve. These three is very important. What are the using for? You can see here. It's mentioned. So step one, you are an inspector. You are an inspector and you are doing hot tub. So what are the step one you have to check? Step one is the initiating organization shall prepare a design package for each hot tub that will include fully dimensional drawings, a material list and welding procedure. Definitely this step one is very important. There should be design part, design package should be there in hot tub. In this design package, what will be there? One should be the dimensional drawing, fully dimensional drawing of the each material like gate valve, split T, or lock ring, everything should be there in the fully dimensional drawing. And also the hot tap area, in the which area you have to do hot tap, and that dimension also is very important. So everything should be there in the drawing. Second is the material list. What are the requirement before you are doing the hot tap? What are the requirement in the hot tap? So you have there should be a material list. And third is very important, welding procedure. How to do the welding there? This is very important. Welding procedure, there should be approval should be there definitely. If it is Saudi Aramco, the approval should be there from the CSD. So thus welding procedure is very important. So three things is very important. One is the dimensional drawing. Second is the material list and third is the welding procedure. So this is the requirement of step 1. Step 2, what you do? Inspect and determine the minimum pipe wall thickness at tie-in weld areas by continuous UT scan along the line. So you have to check the thickness of the pipe at the tie-in weld areas. Where is the tie-in weld? Definitely that area, what will happen? The pressure will be increased or decreased. So definitely the pressure will be increased. So in that case, so you have to check the continuous UT scan along the lines to be welded and record this on the applicable form in the appendix A1 SAP 311. So it is specially mentioned in the SAP 311 as per Saudi Aramco. So you can check in the every country has a different their client requirement. So definitely it will be checked by the tie-in weld by continuous UT scan along the lines to be welded. Which lines to be welded? You have to check the UT. You have to check the thickness by UT. In that area, which area need to be welded. So this is the step 2. So this is the step 1 and step 2. You understand what will be the in step 1 and what will be the step 2. Now, so when you are doing the ultrasonic thickness for which area will need to be welded, in that area you have to record. You have to record in ultrasonic thickness measurement. You can check in applicable forms appendix A in SAP 311. This is your form. So what is the note? You have to fill up that form when you are doing this activity. So the UT reading are valid for 30 days. So if you are doing today ultrasonic thickness gauge, that ultrasonic thickness of that pipe, so definitely this is applicable, this is valid for only 30 days. If the field installation is not completed during this period, means within 30 days, if you cannot start the activity, further activity, then what will happen? Responsible engineer shall request reinspection to take another set of readings. So we have to do reinspection again the UT thickness. The responsible operation engineer shall revise the calculation if the UT reading have changed. So if the UT reading, if you are thinking that previous one and the now on the readings is changed, so you have to check, you have to discuss with your engineer for the calculation of the UT reading. So this is the applicable from. Now you understand step 1, step 2, and this is the applicable from ultrasonic thickness requirement. Now step 3, the responsible engineer SFPMT means is from Aramco shall prepare a separate form SA7627 ENG for each hot tap operation. So each hot tap operation means there is so many hot tap is there maybe. So each hot tap there is a form is, so the Aramco is 7627. You have to they have to prepare, the responsible engineer from the SFMT, they will prepare that form for each hot tap operation. So you can check in 7627 in the SS 7627, but it is applicable for in only Saudi Aramco. Maybe in the different country, different client have their, definitely this form is the calculation request, hot tap stopper reinforcement calculation request. Definitely there should be a form. Now step 4. What will be the step 4? From, so what is there in the form SA7627 ENG has 4 sections and shall be completed as given. So how you have to complete it in the section? Section 1 is the responsible engineer. Who is the responsible engineer is mentioned there. Section 2 is the operations engineer. So operation engineer, who is there? Operation engineer is mentioned. Section 3 is the responsible inspection. What are the inspection are there? Who is the responsible? Responsible inspection unit. Who is the responsible inspection unit to perform this operation? So it is mentioned in 7627. Operational inspection for UT. Section 4, operation or project engineer. Project engineer, they will, what are the responsibility of project engineer? Operations. This is in section 4. This is, so this form, if you check 7627, this is the 4 parts. Now this is step 4. If you go step 5 now, so you understand step 1, step 2, step 3 and step 4. Now step 5. Prepare the hot tub package which shall include the following. So you have to prepare the hot tub package which shall include the following. What are the requirement? It is below mentioned. Completed from 7626 CNG. So this should be completed, that form should be completed 7627. Hot tub stopple and enforcement calculation request. Second is completed from 7235. This is for hot tap data and checklist. So this is all this from as per the essay. So there I go. So UT scan thickness measurement, definitely this is hot tap package. It's a requirement, mandatory requirement in UT scan thickness measurement. Fourth is the material take-up list for the hot tap. What are the material take-up list? The hot tap, it is very important. Welding procedure specification, it should be in the hot tap package. Hydro test procedure, there should be hydro test procedure in the hot tap package. It should be approved by the client. You can see there is a standard drawing AB036719. This is as per Saudi Aramco. This is standard drawing for enforcement of welded branch connection. This is very important. And the 8th is Saudi Aramco project drawings PINAD. So this is if it is Saudi Aramco, not Saudi Aramco. So if you go the Oman, there is a Oman project drawing PID. So I mentioned just Saudi Aramco. This is actually form is there from Saudi Aramco 76277235. So you understand that what is the requirement. That's why I mentioned. So prepare the hot tub package which shall include the following. What are the requirement in the hot tub package? It is mentioned here. One is the 7627. This is for hot tub stopple reinforcement calculation sheet. Second is the data and checklist. Third is the UT scan. What you done in the pipe thickness, that measurement. Material take-up list for the hot tub. What are the material needs for this hot tub? Welding procedure specification, WPS, hydro test procedure, standard drawing, and Saudi Aramco drawings and PI. So this is the step 5. So you already prepared the hot tub package now. Hot tub package is now completed. What will do? The step 6. Contractor shall do following. Hot tub package prepare, everything prepare. Now you are proceeding for the next step. What will be the next step? Contractor shall do the following. One is the site preparation. Sites will be preparation means there should be safety management should be there and preparation. What are the safety requirement, quality requirement, site preparation, barricade, everything. Second is the split T mobilization. Mobilization should be there from the split T from the yard to the actual operational area. Third is the split T installation. Second is the welding of split T. Split T you have mobilization finished, then you have to install the split T. Then what will do the welding of split T? Split T you have done the welding. Testing of the welds MPI or die penetration. You need to do the testing of that particular weld of the split T by MPI or die penetration. And 6 is hydrostatic test of the split with valve. So these are the contractors shall do the following. The actual need to follow from 1 to 6 step by step. One is the site preparation. After the split T, you have to do mobilization from one area to actual operational area. Then you have to mobilize on the split T. Then you have to do install at that area where you have to do need to hot tap. Then welding of split T. Then after welding you have to put testing the valve with the testing of the weld, testing of the welds, then MPI or die penetration. Then after finish the welds you have to check the hydrostatistics of the split T with valve. So this is step 6, you understand. Now welding of split T, you see setting up for longitudinal welds. See longitudinal weld setting up, then welding longitudinal welds. You can see longitudinal welds, then circumferential seam. This is the circumferential seam, and the finish job after installation. After installation, you see the finish job after penetration, MPI or DP. Now you understand step 6. This is the step 6 details how we are doing the welding, and this is you see how it looks like. This is hot tap fitting. This is the hot tap fitting, and this is the hot tap valve. This is the full types of valve. Full valve is there. This is hot tap fittings. After finish this one, it looks like that. So step 7, step 6 is completed. You understand from up to step 6. Now step 7. After completing the hydro test of hot tap fitting together with valve, hot tap data and checklist 7235 shall be filled by sign operation inspector. So you have completed the step 6. All these things already in position. You have to start for the drilling. So everything before start you have to check the operation department, because this area actually controlled by the operation unit. So operation inspection unit, they will check everything, the data checklist, hydrotest, hot tap fitting together, everything is there. So they will sign the inspection unit and they will tell to that field area inspection department for start the to ready for schedule of the hot tap fitting. This is the step 7. So you are now ready for hot tap fitting. Before that also step 8 also you need to check. You already install everything. Install after installation of the hot tap machine, everything is installed. What you have to check? You are ready for drilling. What you have to check? A final leak test before you hot tap operation. A final leak test of the entire assembly. Whatever the branch connection assembly, everything is there. Final leak test should be there to prevent any accident in the safety in a safety point of view. The test pressure is actually shall be mentioned in the SAP 311. You can check para 13.9.1. It should be during hot tapping plus lower of the expected line pressure. You have to check that pressure should be, that leak test, the line pressure should be less than the line pressure. This is your pressure. And after completion the leak test you have finished, what will happen? A bar stock plug have to install in the, install what you, where you have to install in the branch connection wash and shield welded. In the branch connection there will be one valve, and the bar stock we have to plug shall be installed there. And that seal oil, every seal oil, weld seal oil, you have to check by what, empty or PT, empty or PT test. We have to check by all seal oil. So this is the step 8. Step 8 finish. I have now you can start for step 8 finish. Now you can start for the proceed for the hot tub operation. So before start of the hot tub operation, this is your requirement, basic requirement you should know. This is very important in each of the company or client in uh, every country. That this is the basic requirement. So I think you understand from step 1 to step 8. Step 8. If you have any question regarding hot tub, regarding, so you can send one comment so I can answer to you. Thanks for watching the video. Those people still not subscribe my channel, please like, share and subscribe my channel to get the regular video, and you can motivate me, so you can motivate me to make the more videos for you. Thanks a lot.